Hi everyone, my name is Jessie. Thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel today. I create content all about personal growth and development, and in today's video, I am going to be sharing all about my experience with the 25,000 steps a day for a week challenge. If you're interested to see how this challenge went for me, then please keep on watching. Today is Monday, so it is the first day of the 25,000 steps challenge. It is 5 a.m. and I have currently been walking for about 3 minutes. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. every day for the past couple of years to get in some exercise in the morning. Okay, so I am approaching the end of the hour for the first walk of day one. And already I'm about to hit 7,000 steps. I might continue to walk an hour in the morning even once this challenge is done, since I normally aim for anywhere between 12 and 15,000 steps in a day. I've done almost half of that in the first hour in the morning. That seems like something I can keep up long term. Okay, so it's 1:15 and I have finished my lunchtime walk around the mall, and I am currently sitting at 13,000 steps. I am the classic case of sticking to my diet and sticking to my walking goals for Monday through Thursday, and then it's pretty typical for me to fall off the wagon by Friday, and Saturday and Sunday are free-for-alls. And Day 7 of this challenge is actually going to fall on Halloween. So that means that when we go party on Saturday, I'm going to have to be responsible so that I can get in all my steps on Halloween. I am currently at 20,000 steps on day 1 of the 25,000 steps challenge before I'm done with day 1 of the challenge, and I'm feeling pretty good. Hasn't been that hard to get the steps in. I have just had to make a conscious effort to basically double what I do on a regular basis. But I have a feeling I might sleep really well because I am a little bit more tired at the end of this day than usual. Good morning. It is day 2 of the 25K a day steps challenge. And I'm feeling pretty good. I am a little bit more tired today than I was yesterday, and that's pretty normal. I'm always a little bit more tired on Tuesday than I am on Monday. I'm not really sore anywhere. I hear people talking about getting sore in their shins, their calves, and my legs are not too bad, but my feet hurt. And I did sleep pretty well last night. I was pretty tired by the time I went to bed. Hey everyone, it is the end of day 2. I have about 9 minutes left, and so I'll be hitting 25K no problem. I will say at the end of today, my feet hurt, my calves are a little sore, and my back is really sore. And am I the only one that gets this sweaty from walking? I watched other people's videos walking 25,000 steps a day, and they do not get near as sweaty as I am at the end of the day. But anyway, day 2 is a wrap. Good morning. Today is the beginning of day 3. This morning I am definitely the most tired I've been of the first 3 days. For the most part, feeling good. The biggest thing about the first 2 days is that I had wanted to do some of this walking outside, and I had wanted to get in more steps before I came home and have to finish up on the treadmill. Good afternoon. It is the middle of day 3 and feeling pretty good. Actually not so sore anymore. My feet aren't really hurting that bad, and my back doesn't hurt anymore. I'm a little bit tired. I was really tired this morning. This morning was definitely the hardest morning to wake up. What I'm running into right now is just the the boredom because I happened to pick one of the worst weeks to try this challenge because Monday it was just too cold to walk outside. And then yesterday the wind was crazy. And then today the wind isn't bad and it's not that cold, but it's raining. And if it were Saturday or Sunday, I'd probably just go for it. Walking in the rain, running in the rain, sometimes that feels really good. But I have to go back to work and I don't want to be all wet at work all day. So day 3 has definitely been the hardest day so far because today is the day that I've been the most tired. Day 3 is done and I will check in tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 4 and we are almost halfway there. We are halfway through day 4, halfway through the steps for day 4, which means I'm officially halfway through this whole challenge. All right, day 4 done. Glad to be halfway done with this challenge. Check in tomorrow. Good afternoon. It is the middle of Friday, so that means it is the middle of day 5. Good morning. It is day 6. So we are almost done with the challenge. Today is Saturday. This is the Saturday before Halloween. Today is going to be the busiest day of the challenge, just with all of the activities that are going to be going on for my son. Tomorrow, we'll go trick-or-treating tomorrow. But it's just not going to be as busy because today we have a party for him, and then there is a party that I'm going to later, and during the morning I still plan to get in a workout in addition to the steps that I'm getting, and we have a few things that we need to do before all the parties start. So it is 5 a.m. on Saturday, so that is something that is not typical. Usually I do sleep in on Saturdays. I got up early on this Saturday to get in more steps, and that is something I think I would like to continue. I think I would like to keep waking up early on Saturdays to get in steps, even when this challenge is over. Good morning. So it is Sunday morning, day 7, and I failed the challenge. Last night I ended up with 17,000 steps total. At the end of the day, just ran out of time, and unfortunately learned that my phone, which is how I've been tracking all my steps, is just the step counter on my phone. I learned last night that my phone does not track very well when I'm walking in place, which when I was at the Halloween party, that's what I was trying to do, was walk in place, because I didn't sit the whole night. But yeah, my phone did not count those steps, but I was responsible. I didn't stay out crazy. We were home by midnight, and I feel great this morning. And as you can see, I'm getting in steps outside, which has been the goal all week. With the big walk I'm getting in right now, I'll get in another good set of steps in the middle of the day, and then when I take my son trick-or-treating, that'll be a big group that'll be a big batch of steps there. So I don't think I'm gonna have a hard time getting my steps in today. Yesterday was the day that I was worried about with the party, and yep, at the end of the day just ran out of time. Good evening, everybody. I am in the last few steps of this challenge. I'm about to hit 25,000 steps for day 8. I am excited that this is over because I am tired, and I'm looking forward to giving the full breakdown as well as the results. So stay tuned just a little bit longer. Thanks again for watching. As you saw, we could probably say that this challenge ended up being a fail, but I did tack on that extra day, so I did do 25,000 steps in 7 days. But if I were to try this challenge over, here's a couple of things that I would have changed. Number one, I would have not started this challenge on a Monday. But Mondays are like, number one, the worst days for me to weigh in. They are the day after I have usually had a cheat meal. I'm a little bit more bloated on a Monday. So Mondays are just the worst day to weigh in. And also, Mondays are probably the easiest day for me to get in my steps. So the last 3 days of the challenge were the hardest days for me to get my steps in. And if I would have just gotten those done first, then I think this challenge might have seemed a little bit easier, but you know, it is what it is. Now, as far as my results go, at the end of the week, from Monday to Monday, I did lose 3 pounds doing this challenge. And my weight tends to fluctuate about 7 pounds in a week, regardless of what's going on. So I've shared pretty much in every single video, I don't like to use the scale as my main source of measurement for how I'm doing in my fitness journey. I did take other measurements for this challenge. I did lose a full inch off of my waist, no changes in my hip. I lost a full inch in both thighs. To me, that is actually the biggest surprise. I had expected my weight to go down. I expected my waist to get smaller, but losing a full inch off of each thigh, that's pretty major. Lost an inch around my chest. I am challenging myself to not skip Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. One of the biggest pains of this challenge is that I work a desk job. So I had to really be, so I was spending a ton of time on the treadmill because it was also terrible weather. I live in Fargo, North Dakota. So I was not outside as much as I was normally. It was just a tough week to walk outside. So the thing I plan to change as a result of this challenge is walk that hour, spend an hour on the treadmill every day, Monday to Monday. Even Saturdays and Sundays, instead of sleeping in, I want to get up and walk that hour on that and spend an hour on the treadmill. Yes, it seems tedious, but I think it was worth it to front load all these steps in the morning. And then if I don't plan to get 25,000 steps in a day, then I actually can spend that time relaxing in the evening, which is important for your body to relax and recover. And also, I kind of missed hanging out with my family during this week. I was spending all morning walking on the treadmill and then an hour in the evening walking downstairs. So I really missed that time with my family. And I don't want to do that. So but 15,000 steps in a day, if I start off with an hour on the treadmill, will actually be no problem. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If there are any other challenges you think I should try, I would love to hear your feedback. And if you are interested in trying this challenge, then I suggest that I want to encourage you, go for it. I am glad that I did it. And I appreciate all that I learned from this challenge. And again, I thank you so much for checking out my video today. And we'll see you next time.